everybody, welcome back to PadfootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we're back in American Truck Simulator for a very special day. Ladies and gentlemen, it is American Truck Simulator, NASCAR style. Once again, we're kicking off the season here with our Arizona Pro Racing Series. We're going to be doing the K&N time trials until AI hopefully comes out in March. But I gotta tell you, you have no idea how happy I am. I'm gonna show you guys the truck, but I figured instead of, now that this trailer is ownable and we have it, and I'm going to go over how beautiful it is here to me in a moment, I do have to say this is actually really cool that we can park into our garage with both doors closed like we are in our workshop getting ready to load our car, not our truck, out for the next race. So, first and foremost, I'm going to show you where we're going. So, I know I said in a lot of prior videos that our first race of the season was going to be Daytona. Now, when I had said that, that's how I thought iRacing would align things up, is with the start of the season. Well, Speed Weeks for us starts literally in just a handful of days. It is February 4th right now down in Daytona, and that's what I thought. They actually ran Daytona 2 weeks ago in iRacing for the K&N series, and I'm like, that's not super realistic. So the first stop on our tour with the time trial, those kind of restraints, is going to be Iowa Speedway. Really excited to be able to flexing the new car there. Iowa's actually a track that I usually feel pretty good at, and I also want us to stop at Iowa 80 on the way out there, so that's probably where it'll end. I am going to do a time-lapse format this time, okay? When I did it all the way out to Las Vegas, that made sense because it was literally like double the length, okay? But this time I really want to try excuse me, sorry. I really want to try a shorter time lapse to see kind of how that feels. So that's where we're going from Manchester, of course. Let's actually get into photo mode. I think that's going to be the easiest way to kind of go around and look at our new truck here. We have a new truck and trailer, by the way. If you got to see the episode, and you should have, this actually should be like a Tuesday episode, the build of the truck. And then Wednesday, you should be seeing the actual driving portion of this video. So I have to say this is the Aerodeath, excuse me, the Aerodeath Volvo, not the in-game Volvo. I just like it a little bit more, literally just down to the mirrors. I like having the front mirrors. They really do help while I'm driving. But I don't like the in-game ones. And there's a couple other things, just the body style. The nose is a little bit longer. I am thinking about switching out these wheels, something a little bit bigger. They just seem a little small right now. The one bummer thing that I have to say is the number placement on the front. I usually like it underneath. I like it right here, pretty much right where that joint is. I tried putting underneath and it just didn't look right. So we're going to try it there and just see how that kind of feels. But of course, we still have Arizona Pro Racing Series on the side, our PadfootTD logo. You got Froggy on the side, IK9. Thank you for coming on board for this racing season. Same thing on the other side, except we've got Ella as well. I made the IK9 logo on the front a little bit bigger. I just liked it a little bit more. And I don't know, this truck is beautiful. They put a lot of thought into it, and they also made it so the cables work. So I feel like we're pretty much driving an in-game trailer. It's amazing. So you're gonna hear me nerding out a lot. I know I have the truck down really low because I like the look, but that exposed kingpin, like, crazy. A lot of detail in tires too, but let's go down the side of the trailer before I keep yakking and that turns into a whole video of just introducing it. But of course we got Ford on the side, Arizona Pro Racing Series. Kind of want to bump that back because it does start to wrap around the truck a little bit. Excuse me, I am losing my mind. There we go. Of course we get our 23, our PadfootTD, ik9.com, because I realized I put in this first. This is first and foremost. This is what you want to see. You want to see the inside lighting is really shitty in this game. You want to see the main sponsor. You want to see their logo out front and personal. But then I was like, nobody really knows what IK9 is. It's not that big of a company yet. So we put ik9.com down there on the bottom just to kind of fill that through. IK9, I need to put a little bit of a background behind this or edit a little bit. This is an Extreme Concepts. This is their parent company. They own IK9. For those of you who do not know, I've had a couple people ask me, IK9, they train military dog, police dogs, personal protection dogs. certain service dogs, I'd probably say more in the ESA range, or I'd be working with them a lot closer. But I really like their logo. I really like their mission. So I have them on board. And of course, we've got Subway Eat Fresh as well. They are our secondary sponsor, so that's why they only kind of get 1/3 of the trailer. But I didn't want to just be black. I thought it was going to be boring. So this black and white, I think, looks really, really sharp. Of course, thank you, Subway, for coming on again. Coke Zero in the back, and then, of course, in the back, I need to put something up top. I just feel like there's something missing there. You've got Egg IK9 Ford, and of course our number. And what I geeked out about before, we have a New Hampshire plate. Same thing, obviously, on the other side. This is where you'll see us starting our videos. From now on, I like being in the shop. It feels that more realistic. Oh, I kind of can't show you because it's nighttime, but you can kind of see on top of the trailer, kind of like right up there front, there's actually air conditioning units. They're just paint textures, okay? Don't get excited. You've got IRK9.com up there on top, since they are our primary, and then you can't see it again, but in the paint is the actual reinforcement bars for the side of being able to sit up here during the race. I'll try to explain it a little bit more, but I think this is a good spot to start our time lapse. Yeah, you have no idea how excited I am for this. Just waiting for the mod to come through and air to work, because Ella's in the passenger seat. She is there. You can't. Yeah, there you go. You can't really see her. I'm super excited about this, and I hope you guys are too. And welcome back to American Truck Simulator, NASCAR style. We'll see you guys soon. Enjoy the time lapse. So we made it to Iowa 80, the largest truck stop in the United States. I'm not going to say the world because I don't want to be wrong, and somebody down in the comments completely destroy me for that. I know I did come in kind of the wrong way. I know there's not really a right or a wrong, but I wanted to be able to kind of experience this with you guys. This is obviously not to scale, but even for American Truck Simulator, look at all that's around. It's amazing. Wish I had time for a bite to eat in real life, but oh my goodness, we are so close to done. Let's hop back in here. How you doing, Nuggie? Alright, let's get that beeping out of the way. Okay, I didn't know if I had set those or not. Alright, while I'm thinking about it, let's go and actually get fueled up. We're you know, we're close enough to E on that. Welcome, by the way. I know I was able to talk a little bit about the trailer, and then that was it. Like, it turned right into the live stream. Oh, they even got electric, so that's cool. Not live stream. The time lapse. I know what I'm trying to say. Let's do this. Climb outside. Oh my god. Keep yawning. But yeah, look at you can see it in the daylight now. It's beautiful. You can actually see up top the air conditioning units that I mentioned, and then of course the railings for the platform up there. I'm tickled to death. I love the look of this hauler. I put a lot of time and effort into it. More just figuring it out. The paint scheme, like, is not super special. There's just some layers. But very proud of how it came out. Okay, we're back inside. Get our seatbelt on. I don't remember how far we are. Alright. I might as well pull on out of here. It's 1 p.m. I'm driving for a day and change. And we were quick in and out. Did not stop, did not go inside. We have 4 hours left. Didn't take up any extra space or time. Technically should have gone right there at that point, but go left. I'm telling you though, if I could have made it. Oh, that's what I was going to explain. So, as you probably saw in the time lapse, if you made it this far, first off, thank you. You actually probably saw that we turned around. We got off an exit, got right back on in, and went back the opposite direction to that truck stop. The reason why I did that is that is actually one of the new truck stops from Oregon that he put into, I don't know if it's he or not, put into the map. And I couldn't pass. I needed to sleep. We weren't going to make it this far. I needed to see what it was going to look like. So that is why we turned around and went back. Much more throaty sound to this truck than what they used to be. I'll say that is something new that I've noticed. It just sounds deeper. It sounds like our Kenworth Big Bob, the long one, the blue one. I think that fucking helps. The lighter blue one, the one we usually use for modified. It sounds like that. It sounds super deep. Alright, he's coming across probably. We got traffic both ways. After that cop, I've got a brake. Oh, I guess there was one more car. Oh god, where are you all spawning from? Jesus. Not gonna make it this time, so you're gonna come across. Let's see, so we got that bus. Anybody else behind you? Oh, of course you're turning and didn't have your turn signal on. We shocked? No. We're disappointed. Trying to swing just as much as possible. Look at that top of that thing. Also, I did want to share, because we do have this back. We have some good horns on here. That's not a necessity with me, but better than what we had in the Volvo. A little sound. So I'll take this any day. Yeah, so by the way, because of work, I've had to film videos in a weird fashion. Kind of, when I get a chance to film, I film as many as I possibly can, which I don't like to do because I feel like there's a separation between like, hey, I'm watching this and I filmed this a month ago and this is now relevant. But I just don't have time to ensure that we're going to get one every day. And I've been proud that we've been able to hit that mark of one every day. So, kind of feel bummed a little bit about that. But this is the newest thing that I'm filming for almost a month because of the time frame and how everything went. But I'm loving this. It's February. Oh my god, February 4th already. And we're feeling good. I hope you guys are too. I had somewhere where I was going with that, but gone. Yeah, I like what the channel is right now. Right now we're at 74 subscribers. It's funny because if you happen to watch every day, and if you do watch every day, it'd be, I'm more than grateful. But there's YouTubers where I don't watch stuff that they do every day. So this is the newest sound format. I hope it sounds okay. I'm recording audio on a separate computer, which we were doing last time, but it was just a little quieter. So in post, I actually had to turn up the gain a little bit, which I think might mess with it a little bit. Just sound a little bit, I don't know, boxy, I guess is the word I'm looking for. It's not exactly the one I'm looking for, but it wasn't going to sound as good as I wanted it to, so I upped that volume. Hopefully it's going to be better. We'll know in post-op. But yeah, welcome back to NASCAR style, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. When it's something that's going to be over like a half an hour, 45-minute episode, so if it's going to be pretty much down the East Coast, like if we go down to Norfolk, or we like Virginia's and stuff like that, we will probably keep it as a regular video. I know that not 2 weeks in a row, so I think it goes Iowa, and I believe Stafford. Okay, so that's just going to be a quick trip down to Hartford, so we luck out on that one. Then we're going to actually, I need to see if there's a working mod, so don't get your hopes up yet, okay? I know that I'm already getting my hopes up because I think this would be amazing. If there is a compatible Canadian map, if you happen to see this video and you know of a Canadian map that works for ATS 1.33, I think is what we're in now, 1.34, whatever the newest version is, please let me know, because it goes to the Canadian Tire Park. Okay? Now I assume that's in Canada. I haven't done any of my research on it yet. Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, something like that. I assume it's in Canada. If not, bad writing. I don't care who knows it. But if it is in Canada and we can get a map, that'll be the first time for that kind of trip. So that's exciting. And then we go back down to Thompson. So of course we've got Stafford and then Thompson. Excited. I love both those tracks, especially since I've been able to see them in person now. It just means that these videos are going to be short because we're just driving 2 states down, and we literally pass Hartford every time we leave. And then of course that we'll have our 1 or 2 week gap for the updates to iRacing, which is fine. So there will be a gap where you won't see this. And then, my fingers are crossed, that might be when AI is coming out. And then we're going to have a completely different schedule. Because we're going to be taking it racing instead of just doing time trials. And we can make our own schedule, so it makes a little bit more sense what directions we're going in, you know what I mean? So, that's something that I really look forward to. If not, we're going to just continue with time trials until then. Because now we've turned it into an event. We've got the trailer that's going to be brought down, then we've got the race. I used to do the drive down the race and the drive back, but then my channel was just, first off, it was 2 videos a day at that point. Crazy stuff. And props to anybody who still does 2 videos a day. And big props to people who do 1 a day. I know how struggle it can be, and if for somebody who doesn't play the same games kind of over and over like we do on PadfootTD games, really big shout out to you guys finding new games, new materials that you want to play, and that you want to bring forward. So big shout out to those guys. Sorry about some weird sinus things. It was a beautiful warm day and I was stuck inside all day working, so I didn't get to enjoy the nice temperature or anything. I think Danielle got to go outside with the kids at the daycare, so lucky her. I'm glad that she was able to go outside and at least enjoy it. But yeah, what else is new? Of course, we got Speedways coming up last night. The New England Patriots, which obviously I'm a fan of because I do live up here in New England. Won their 6th Super Bowl, and whether you like them or not, whether you think they cheated or not, because that's kind of how quickly people coach anyways. I'll say that all the time about Joey Logano. So, you know, whatever. You gotta admit that is kind of impressive. 6. Okay, so they're 6-5 at this point. So that's amazing. All right, there's Des Moines. This is actually where we're stopping. This is technically past Iowa Speedway. This is just the closest that I could get. We're technically past it a little bit. If you look at a map, it's off I-80, so it's better than some of the journeys that we've taken in the past. But this weekend, before the Super Bowl, myself and my dad, we ended up, I'm not even paying attention to the speed here. We did some iRacing, and I got him a new car. I got him the Chevrolet SS, the Monte Carlo, technically the late model. And man, that's his car. We went to Oxford, and I got my ass kicked. Ooh, that's the first time I've ever heard that jake brake. Interesting. I'm gonna hear that at full tilt now. Tow truck. All right, we are here yet again. We are going to the Walmart just because those are some of the more fun places to pull into instead of a warehouse. At least I could say they were setting up for the Hauler parade. 3:30. It could be getting around that time. So, all right, let's speed this up. I know it's 25, but let's get up to 30, 35, and effective. I'll give you that. Weird 25-mile-an-hour road. Look at that, though. It's funny because I just happened to click on a video today. It was one of our older videos, and it was when I was driving the Subway Cannon truck. And I was like, this is my favorite combo. And I said, because it just looks so nice and it looks so clean. This might top that 100%. Just everything looks crisp, everything looks beautiful. I love the IK9 logo. Actually, they sent me a shirt, so expect to see that in some vlogs. Yet again, it's got that logo on the front. It's stunning. Something just stares into my soul about it. Yeah, I know it's Photoshop. I know there's not blue-eyed labs out there, especially a black lab. Like, I get it. And you happen to have one? Awesome. But definitely doesn't feel like it'd be that blue. Just looks good. Makes me smile. Is this where we said we were going to stop? Oh, no. Okay, further on. Actually, I didn't designate. I just said we were going to come here. Great. Glad that I paid attention on that. I believe that there's another one up here. Yeah, there's a couple. Granted, with the new setup, this is the first time that we've been back to Des Moines. Let's see. Again, trying to find like the Walmart store. I believe it's up here. I forgot. I need to speed it up a little bit. I'm just dragging my feet like a tourist at this point. I mean, I don't want to. Here, map really quick. I know I don't usually do that. I didn't plan this out well. It says that there's another facility down the street. We're gonna try for it. We're gonna try for it. I don't want to pull into a warehouse. It takes a little bit of the magic away. And I'm gonna be honest, if this is one of those small Walmarts that's usually like the Walgreens that I'm not gonna be able to get out of, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, I'm speeding. And they got me for it. They got to be behind me. Alright. I guess we just keep going down this road. Yeah, I guess so. Oop, red light. Yeah, they are behind me. What a jerk. I'm trying to help the flow of traffic, and you're going to complain. I don't know. I think we ended up making this truck really good. I don't know how I feel about that 23 position yet. I could be up on the nose, but maybe it'll grow on us. Everything else looks really good, though. Sorry, I know I'm tooting my own horn here. I did not put you in reverse. Thanks for trying, though. Actually said that I needed, I think in my last episode, maybe I said at the beginning of this one, I don't even remember now, that above the I can't, I needed to put something. There is something. There's Subway. I must have said it in another video. I don't even know at this point. It's been a long drive. You guys get to sit through the time lapse. You got it easy. Husky. Yeah, I knew it was you, huh? Alright, well, we got a Walmart sign up here to our right. It is the Walgreens store because it says Walmart, and if you look at the front, it's Walgreens. That's a copyright infringement case that I would actually like to be a part of here. But we are going to pull ourselves in regardless because we need a place to stop. And this seems good to me. Yeah, I know you're tired. We can act like we're going to put out the car on display. It's our opener. It's the Arizona Pro Racing Series opener at Iowa Speedway. Love those extra mirrors. And just barely touch the curb. Yeah. This will be fun to get out, but you guys don't have to sit through that. Let's just make sure we look pretty. Yeah, we look pretty. Alright, come back in. Drop that. Lights are off. Step on out. Alright, well, what was it, like 1,300 miles later? Yet again, we're not taking on cargo to these places because it just becomes a little bit harder with trying to set up the game. It's a lot easier when you own the trailer and you just get to drive there. But yeah, feeling really good for our first drive of the year. I know you're getting tired, okay? I hope you guys like the truck. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you like the time-lapse video kind of session. I do because it gives me a little bit, I can play music or have video on in the background while I'm doing these long runs, but if you'd rather listen to me talk for an hour, let me know down in the comments below. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed what you saw, we do live stream on Twitch, and we are on Instagram. Those links are down there in the description below. Let us know down in the comments what you think, what you might want to see in a future video here on the channel or here on American Truck Simulator. Always open to suggestions, and I love to be able to have a conversation with you guys as well. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to show support, a subscribe is really appreciated. It just lets us know that we have an audience out there that's enjoying the content that we're making, and it puts a big smile on our face every day when we get to see that number, when we get to record videos for you all. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.